Hello there, this is Dateline Lagos. I'm Loretta Chiogo. On this week's edition of the program, we bring to you Lagos State government's standpoint on local government autonomy, plus other high points. Lagos State to review environmental management system. World Bank country director visits Governor Akinwumi Ambode. Now let's begin with the National Assembly retreat held in Lagos to review the 1999 Constitution Amendment. At the retreat, governors canvassed for local government exclusion in sharing formula of the federal allocation.
The call for the amendment of the 1999 Constitution has been a major subject of discussion for many years. Many believe the document is not a people's constitution. For this reason, the Lagos State Governor Akinwumi Ambode hosted a joint committee of the Senate, the House of Representatives and State Houses of Assembly at a retreat to deliberate on the critical areas that need amendment.
Our role as parliamentarians includes not just making ordinary laws, but also to amend our constitution where it becomes necessary. So it is in exercise of that very noble role that we are assembled here. Our democracy is participatory and also representative. We are the representatives of the people, and that's why on their behalf we are assembled here to have a final look at the document that ultimately results in possible amendment of the 1999 Constitution. Based on our experience of the last exercise, we've decided to break this particular one into separate bills to deal with separate issues. And we hope that by this process, we'll be able to ensure that at least 90% of the bills or issues raised be ultimately assented to.
The Lagos State Governor speaks on areas which he thinks should be fixed urgently.
The current revenue formula which the federal government takes as much as 2.68% of centrally collected revenues in the federal, leaving the states and local government 26.72% and 20.60%, respectively, has created a glaring and unacceptable imbalance in the financial resources of the utilities of the government. Sharing formula should be limited to federal and state governments. Since local governments are to come under the purview of states, and in which one of the things we are propagating is that local governments should, based on Section 7, should actually be the concern of state houses of assembly. Allocation to them should be shared to states, as they can have as many local governments as they wish to have.
It's also the position of the Lagos State Government that the Land Use Act be separated from the Constitution and made applicable only to the Federal Capital Territory. He believes that land has always been and should remain a residual matter for the State Houses of Assembly to legislate upon. Hence, the Land Use Act should become land use law for states. Also discussed at the retreat was the seeming inability of the federal government to provide the resources to pay, equip and train policemen to the level required to overcome security challenges. With about 300,000 policemen to a population of more than 140 million, a ratio of 1 to 467, it's obvious that Nigeria is grossly under-policed. Mr. Ambode believes the provision of Section 214, subsection 1 should be amended, allowing states to establish their own police service. Afterwards, the governor received some House of Reps members at the Lagos House in Marina.
For the first time, we are trying to introduce independent candidacy into the Nigerian Constitution.
The National Assembly is pressed for time as it hopes to get the amendment done before the 2019 general elections. Practically speaking, the amendment process does not come cheap, and all the amendment will have to be assented to by the President.